GSCup squad, welcome back to the video. So yesterday I participated in a tournament that Wolfe Glick hosted. I'll post a link to the video in the description. Pretty much it's in the style of VGC 2021, except there is allowed 2 banned Pokemon being a legendary or mythical. And as you see here, I'm actually running Calyrex and Zacian on my team. I kind of did this tournament last minute. I threw this team. I kind of made a variant of the Omastar team. I just wanted to go a little spicy and meme it up. And today I wanted to just share a couple really fun battles that I had. I really thought this was a fun format, and I'm glad that Wolfe Glick has been posting stuff like this. If you guys want to check out Wolfe Glick, I'll also post a link to his YouTube channel. All right, let's just jump into my favorite matches that I had from this tournament. All right, these are from my stream, so just ignore me here in the corner. Our opponent leads Xerneas and Solgaleo, and I'm afraid of the Tailwind. So this is a very common thing that my team is kind of weak to, is Tailwind. Trick Room, not as much. Just because a lot of times we can nuke the Trick Room users or taunt them. But yeah, Tailwind, it's kind of a 50-50 if we win it, because will they predict that we're going to fake out and double down on their Tornadus, or will they, you know, protect with their Tornadus, pretty much allowing them to Tailwind the next turn. But our opponent here decides that they're going to just try to switch out their Solgaleo and go for the Tailwind, but it ends up not working. So because we can eliminate their chance of getting Tailwind up, I felt like I was in a pretty decent situation. Also, this team, the only reason why I brought Omastar was because I really didn't have, I honestly had no idea what to do for this, but I knew I wanted to have a reason to try to run some legendaries and double battles. So I did my homework like the night before, and I just kind of mutated one of my VGC 2021 teams. By the way, I actually put Meteor Beam on this Omastar. So I am bringing Omastar in here. I was thinking, I don't really have a way to set up Omastar this battle. The way this team works originally is with Spectrier and Double Kick on weak armor, weakness policy Omastar. But in this match, I'm actually hoping to kind of get one of my opponent's physical attacks to trigger weak armor on Omastar. We actually just knock out their Urshifu, which I thought was pretty good for us, because Solgaleo, we're not actually too worried about. I didn't think it had any moves that could one-shot Omastar. And I'm going to actually D-max Omastar here and go for Max Geyser on Incineroar. So they're gonna D-max their Solgaleo, and I think they actually go for Max Rockfall. Oh wait, no, I think I use Max. No, I think they actually go for Max Rockfall on Incineroar. Yeah. And brings up the Sandstorm. Get Darkest Lariat, which is going to trigger my weak armor. And, you know, the real interesting thing about, I mean, my knowledge of legendaries in competitive play is very limited. So I was kind of nervous going into this tournament. I was trying to build my team in a way that I wouldn't have to worry too much, but I knew I wasn't really running a versatile team in the speed tiers. I pretty much have like one way to deal with both Tailwind and Trick Room. But I bring in Calyrex here. This Calyrex was insane. I feel it's kind of a shame that I was almost using this Calyrex as setup at times, instead of just, you know, maximizing the true potential of it. But it also caught off a lot of my opponents off guard. So there's that battle. We just Max Geyser Solgaleo. This battle is actually my favorite battle from yesterday. So I'm actually going to lead the gimmick. So this is one of the ways you can play this team that I made. Lead Calyrex and Omastar, and the idea is we double kick our own Omastar to trigger weakness policy and 2 weak armors, which will leave me at +4 speed, -2 defense, +2 attack, and special attack. And then I am gonna take advantage of D-Max moves. And before I was running Ancient Power, which is a base power of 60 special, but I realized after making that video that Omastar actually gets access to Meteor Beam, and more often than not, I'm not actually even using Ancient Power outside of D-Max form. So I switched it to Meteor Beam just to add more damage for max Rockfall. So they actually, as you can see here, this is how this gimmick works. They actually D-Max their Tapu Fini. I wasn't expecting that, but we're gonna go max Rockfall here, straight on Xerneas, and we actually just one-shot Xerneas. I thought that was actually pretty insane. I mean, like I said a little bit earlier, my knowledge of the Uber's landscape is not that great. So I was just kind of memeing by bringing this Omastar, and they throw the max grass move, and it doesn't even knock out Omastar, and I'm pretty sure that's just thanks to the sand that I had no idea that we were going to get hit by a grass move there. That was a little spicy, I thought. Okay, so they bring in the Celestial, and I'm just gonna, I think I decided I'm just gonna target Tapu Fini and then Astral Barrage here. Because, I mean, the interesting thing is, this version of the team almost is better because Calyrex is, with Astral Barrage, is insane. A lot of Calyrex in this cup. I was thinking about running Indeedee with Psychic Terrain, but I just figured it was too much a liability against Urshifu with the way I was already running my team. Okay, so they get rid of the Omastar. That's fine. I thought Omastar did a lot of work in this match. I was pretty happy about what we accomplished. I mean, we almost have Tapu Fini knocked out. We got rid of Xerneas. Celestial isn't too scary. So I'm going to actually go... I'm going to target Celestial with Urshifu, and I'm just going to use Astral Barrage again, which will knock out Tapu Fini. Does some nice damage to Celestial. We get the Grimnay boost. Close combat Celestial, that does knock out. So we're in a really good position here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's really nothing our opponent... I mean, I don't know what they could do to win. I think they end up... I end up just staying in. I think I considered switching out, but I was like, what's the point? I just go close. I mean, this is a choice ban Urshifu, so I just have to go close combat. I figure it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we just Astral Barrage. And I think they just end up quitting anyways. I don't blame them. I actually didn't even get to finish all my battles. I only got 19 battles in. Alright, so this is the final battle I'm going to share with you guys. There was a bunch, but I mainly wanted to show the ones that focus around using Omastar. So we're going to lead Urshifu and Incineroar, and our opponent is leading Kyogre and Incineroar as well. Kyogre was really good in this. Kind of hard to deal with. A lot of people running Origin Pulse and some people running Water Spout. Kind of hard to know if they were going to D-Max or not. But this worked out pretty good because we fake out their Incineroar and we target Kyogre with Wicked Blow, and it ends up having Water Spout. So that ends up weakening Kyogre's... If that was Origin Pulse, that would have really been rough, but we were actually kind of hoping to knock out with Darkest Lariat. I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's dependent on nature or IVs, or like, I mean EVs, excuse me, but I one-shotted a Kyogre earlier, and I didn't realize Urshifu could do that with that move. Like I said, we went into this tournament mainly just to have some fun. I am going to be taking the I am going to be doing the Player Cup 3 next month and trying to take it a little more serious. Maybe I'll still try to slide in a little spice, but I thought we did pretty good, even though we kind of made our team last minute, and we were memeing up. I mean, I'd say we're memeing here, but Omastar actually can put out some damage. Alright, so we're going to D-Max our Omastar here. This is actually a match where I don't really have the setup, but so here, this is kind of rough because I'm scared of the Amoonguss putting people to sleep. So I want to remove this Amoonguss, even though Calyrex here is going to set up Trick Room. And Trick Room, you know, honestly, it's kind of scary, but simultaneously, we are not even speed buffed right now with Omastar, so we're technically not really suffering too much here. The thing is, we really have to try to stall out. I think I decide I'm going to switch in Incineroar, try to get some attack drop on the opposing Incineroar, and I think I max Rockfall their Calyrex. I think that's what I did there. And they're gonna D-max their Calyrex, which is kind of scary because I don't know. Okay, yeah, they fake out mine, they max Quake, but they actually target Incineroar here. And Incineroar ends up barely living. But it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna max Rockfall Calyrex. I don't know necessarily if that was like the right play. Because yeah, we trigger their weakness policy. I guess I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. But I mean, it was kind of obvious that was gonna happen. Yeah, it's like, that's a situation where I kind of made, I should have went for like a neutral hit, or maybe try to knock out Incineroar. But yeah, now I'm getting like a little nervous because I'm like, oh crap, I just set off weakness policy, and they do have Trick Room, and I'm trying to see like how many turns do I have to stall out here. I'm gonna fake out with my Incineroar, and I decide I'm just gonna, you know, interesting enough, they don't target Omastar. I was thinking there's a chance I could still live the max Quake. I mean, I don't have any defense drops currently, and I am at a relatively high HP and D-max, so I'm just gonna max Rockfall the Incineroar now, and it doesn't even knock it out, and it has a berry, so it's gonna heal up a little bit of its HP. I'm a little nervous here, but I think I decide, I'm like, okay, so I think I have to go for Sucker Punches against Calyrex, and I'm going to Hydro Pump Incineroar. I was thinking they're probably going to target an Urshifu for sure here. They're probably not as scared of Omastar, and that's exactly what happened. So we're really just hoping that Hydro Pump does not miss here, because that would be a feels bad man. And fortunately for us, Hydro Pump does connect on Incineroar, knocking out Incineroar, and really now it's going to just come down to coming into Calyrex, and their D-max should be ending here, and we can just protect, and that's game. Because we protect, I think I just protect with Calyrex. I don't even protect with Omastar. I figured they're probably going to target Calyrex, or it doesn't really matter, I guess, if I shielded Omastar, because I'm going to outspeed next turn, and I'm going to be able to knock out with my own Calyrex. So I just decided not to shield, and I don't even think this move can knock out Omastar. Oh wait, it does. Oh, they got a crit. That's actually pretty insane that knocked out Omastar, if you think about it. Wow. Yeah, but we're able to outspeed, and we are able to take this match. That was a pretty insane battle. This Calyrex in the Trick Room was very powerful in this tournament. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna do more VGC content on this channel as well, but I'll have more Pokemon Go stuff coming up next week with Master League and such in the Holiday Cup. So Sassifrass getting stronger each and every day. You guys have a good morning, even afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. Peace out.